Hello, good morning one and all. Today we will going to discuss about the next part in the constant K low pass filter. There is a variation of two parameter attenuation as well as the phase with the frequency. Here the variation of the alpha and beta with the frequency, what is its characteristics? The propagation constant is denoted by gamma and the value of the gamma which is equal to alpha plus j beta. For the symmetrical T network, it will be given by the sine hyperbolic function of the gamma by 2 which is equal to under root of z1 upon 4z2. Therefore, sine hyperbolic function of the alpha by 2 plus j beta by 2 which is equal to under root of z1 upon 4z2. So using the trigonometric identity in the left hand side, we get the sine hyperbolic function sine a plus b which is equal to sine a sine b plus j cos a cos b. So that according to that, the sine hyperbolic function of the alpha by 2 into cos beta by 2 plus j cos hyperbolic function of the alpha by 2 to the sine beta by 2 which is equal to under root of the z1 upon 4z2. But in the low pass filter, there is a series arm impedance and the shunt arm impedance. In case of the series arm impedance, there is a z1 which is equal to j omega l and z2 which is equal to minus j upon omega c. So that we have to be substitute the value in this equation, means both the value we have to be used here in this equation. So that the sine hyperbolic function of alpha by 2 into cos beta by 2 plus j cos alpha by 2 into sine beta by 2 which is equal to z1 which is equal to j omega l and 4z2 and z2 which is equal to minus j upon omega c. So what we do here, the sine hyperbolic function of the alpha by 2 into cos beta by 2 plus j cos hyperbolic function of the alpha by 2 into sine beta by 2 which is equal to under root of minus omega square LC upon 4. So whatever this j minus sign itself, it will be remaining and it will be cancelled together, and this omega which is equal to, here we have considered the omega c which is equal to omega c which is equal to omega, and from that omega c which is equal to omega square, means minus omega square LC upon 4. Now the cutoff frequency is given. In case of the cutoff frequency, omega c square which is equal to 4 LC. So putting this value in the equation number 7.4.12, then here is the 7.4.12. Basically these are the 11. In this equation, and then we have getting from this equation, there is a equation, and that equation we have to be form. It is the equation for the x, means this equation, and we have to be substituting this equation. Then we want to getting this here sine hyperbolic function sine alpha by 2 cos beta by 2 plus j cos hyperbolic function of the alpha by 2 sine beta by 2 which is equal to here omega c square which is equal to 4 upon LC, and here is the LC upon 4, means here is the omega c square. So that this equation will be formed sine hyperbolic function of alpha by 2 cos beta by 2 plus j cos hyperbolic function of alpha by 2 sine beta by 2 which is equal to under root of minus omega square upon omega c square which is equal to j under root of, means here square root of minus 1, means here we have to be substitute the square root of the minus 1 which is equal to j. Here is the parameter is j. So that we have to be substitute this here j into root of omega upon omega c square. So that here omega upon omega c square means omega upon omega c bracket raised to square, this get cancelled, and that's why j omega upon omega c will be remains here. So this equation will be formed here, sine hyperbolic function of alpha by 2 cos beta by 2 plus j cos hyperbolic function of alpha by 2 sine beta by 2, which is equal to j f upon fc, means omega which is equal to 2 pi fc, means here we want to getting 2 pi f upon 2 pi fc. Here is the 2 pi fc. Therefore 2 pi that will be given here f upon fc. That's why sine hyperbolic function of alpha by 2 cos beta by 2 plus j cos hyperbolic function of alpha by 2 sine beta by 2, which is equal to j f upon fc. So now the attenuation constant alpha in the passband filter alpha exists in the stop band where beta which is equal to pi. So that cos beta by 2 which is equal to cos pi by 2 which is equal to 0, and sine beta by 2 which is equal to sine pi by 2 which is equal to 1. So that putting this value in the above equation and to form j cos hyperbolic function of alpha by 2 which is equal to j f upon fc. So that here the j and j will be gets cancelled out here from this equation, and the equation will be formed, the new equation will be formed here, the cos hyperbolic function of the alpha by 2 which is equal to f upon fc. So that we have to be find out the value of the attenuation factor alpha. Therefore alpha which is equal to 2 cos hyperbolic function of cos hyperbolic function of the inverse f upon fc. This is the equation number 7.4.14. So that now the phase shift beta is exit in the passband. That's why alpha which is equal to 0 means attenuation is a 0 at the low frequency. That's why sine hyperbolic function. So here the next for here now the phase shift beta exists in the passband where alpha which is equal to 0. So sine alpha by 2 which is equal to sine hyperbolic function of the 0 which is equal to 0, and cos alpha by 2 means cos hyperbolic function of the 0 which is equal to 1. So that putting this value in the equation, this equation number 7.13. So what we do here, then j sine beta by 2 which is equal to j f upon fc. So what we do here, the j parameter gets cancelled out, and the sine beta by 2 which is equal to f upon fc. Therefore the beta which is equal to 2 sine hyperbolic function of f upon fc. This will be formed there. Beta means here we have to be find out the alpha which is equal to 2 cos inverse of hyperbolic function f upon fc, and beta which is equal to 2 sine inverse of f upon fc. In this way we have to be find out the variation of the alpha and beta with the frequency and to find out the equation from this two equation. Then the variation of the alpha and beta with the frequency that will be shown to the here. Means here is the alpha and here is the beta. So what we do here, the frequency variation with respect to the cutoff frequency, and here is also with respect to the cutoff frequency. From 0 to plus pi and 0 to minus pi. In 0 to plus pi means here the phase shift is the 180 degree. At that time your phase will be going to be increases up to the cutoff frequency. Okay, and after that it will be making as a constant after the cutoff frequency. And basically for here in case of the low pass filter it will be acting as where alpha which is equal to 0. Here is the alpha which is equal to 0. And from that exit the beta is equal to 0. So that if the cutoff frequency should be occurred, after that this phase will be 180 degree. This phase will be here 180 degree. So that in case of the attenuation factor and in case of the attenuation factor, after the cutoff frequency your attenuation is going to be increases. Means after the cutoff frequency your attenuation is going to be increases in this way here up to the infinity level, and below the cutoff frequency the value of the alpha which is equal to 0. And basically for this case here exit the pass band. Here is to exit the pass band. Here is the pass band. Pass band, and here is the stop band. Then some design equations of the prototype low pass filter. Basic equation about that, there is a design impedance, and that design impedance is a standard from R0. Means from this point onwards we have to be design how to design the low pass filter. From this equation the R0 which is equal to under root of L upon C, means this R0 and this R0 is stands for under root of L upon C. So that it's a cutoff frequency, and that cutoff frequency is calculated by Fc which is equal to 1 upon pi root of Lc, and here is a R0 which is equal to under root of L upon C. Now we can design the equation of the low pass filter. Means we have to be obtain the expression of the inductance and capacitance in terms of the R0 and Rc. So multiplying in equation number 16 as well as the equation number 17, we get there is a multiplying the equation we get a root of L upon C, root of L upon C into 1 upon pi square root of Lc. Means we have multiplied these two terms. Means R0 is multiplied with here the R0 is multiplied with the Fc, and under root of L upon C is again multiplied with the 1 upon pi square root of Lc. So now what we do after the multiplication, under root of Lc into 1 upon square root of Lc, then square root of Lc, and this square root of Lc gets cancelled out and only remains here pi c. Okay, means pi of c which is equal to R0 of Fc and 1 upon pi c which is equal to R0 Fc. Then we have calculated the value of the c which is equal to 1 upon pi R0 Fc. Means we have to be form the one equation to calculate the value of the capacitor C which is equal to 1 upon pi R0 Fc. So we have to be multiplying the equation, then dividing the equation. We have to be dividing the R0 by the Fc. Once we have to be dividing the R0 by Fc, then we get R0 upon Fc which is equal to under root of L upon C into pi square root of Lc. So that again this for this case root of Lc and this root of L upon C, then this root of C and root of C gets cancelled out and only remains here L and pi of L. Means only pi of L which is equal to R0 upon Fc, this equation. So we have to be calculated the value of L which is equal to R0 which is equal to L which is equal to R0 upon pi Fc. Means while we calculating the value of the L to form the equation. Means in this way we have to be design the four parameter. First parameter we calculated the design impedance. Second is the cutoff frequency. Third is the value of the capacitor C, and fourth is the value of the inductor L. Then we have seen the solved problem. In case of the solved problem, the design statement is that to design the constant K low pass filter with the cutoff frequency fc which is equal to 1 kilohertz and design impedance r0 which is equal to 600 ohm. So at what frequency the alpha will get the 10 dB? So what we do here, first in examination you take the given data. What given data? Given there is r0 which is equal to 600 ohm and fc which is equal to 1 kilohertz. So based upon that we calculated the value L which is equal to R0 upon pi fc. So the value of the design impedance is provided to you which is equal to 600 upon pi into fc is the 1 kilohertz. So its value of the inductor L which is equal to 190.98 millihenry. Means the value of L which is equal to 190.98 millihenry. So next is that the capacitor C. The C which is equal to 1 upon pi R0 fc which is equal to 1 upon 600 into pi into 1000 which is equal to 0.5305 microfarad. So what we do here, the first we have to be calculated the whatever the required component value that is calculated. So this is the T section. In the T section there is a Z by 2 means L by 2. L by 2 means this value is the 95.49 millihenry. Here is the L by 2 means 95.49 millihenry and value of the capacitor C is 0.5305 microfarad. So in this way we have to be calculated the T section of the constant K low pass filter. So in case of the pi section which is the L and C by 2, L value is the 190.98 millihenry and C by 2 is the 0.265 microfarad and here is the C by 2 0.265 microfarad in case of the pi section. So we move towards the second question. At what frequency the alpha will be the 10 dB? So alpha is the Nepers, that's why the 10 upon 8.686 which is equal to 1.10 dB is given, means Neper is the 1.1512 Neper. So alpha which is equal to cos inverse of cos hyperbolic function of inverse of f upon fc which is equal to 1.1512 Neper. Means how much the frequency alpha will be the 10 dB which is the 1.1512 Neper. Then second problem. This is the some examples, more types of the example may be asked in the examination. Just this is the some sample purpose. I will provide to you the some database and important question in my next video also. So design the constant K low pass filter T section having the cutoff frequency is provided 5 kilohertz and to work into the characteristic impedance at the zero frequency is the 600 ohm and calculate the attenuation and the phase shift at the frequency of the 6 kilohertz. So what we do here, first you draw the take the given data, whatever the data is provided to you. Here is the cutoff frequency fc is provided which is the 5 kilohertz and 5 kilohertz and impedance is provided, that impedance is the 600 ohm and the frequency, that frequency is the 6 kilohertz. So that L which is equal to R0 upon pi fc, we substitute the value of the R0 is the 600 upon pi into fc is the 5000 kilohertz. Then 5000 kilohertz, then its value is 38.2 millihenry. So C which is equal to 1 upon pi R0 fc which is equal to 1 upon pi 600 into 5000. So that here L by 2 which is equal to 19.1 millihenry, L by 2 is the 19.1 millihenry and C is the 0.106 microfarad. So that the value of the L which is equal to 38.2 millihenry and value of the C which is equal to 0.106 microfarad. So at 6 kilohertz falls into the stop band, means after the 6 kilohertz basically the attenuation will be start. So that the value is 2 cos inverse of f upon fc, so 2 cos hyperbolic function of cos inverse 6 upon 5 Nepers means 1 upon 245 Neper. So operating frequency is 6 kilohertz, cutoff frequency is 5 kilohertz. So F lies the stop band, so phase shift is always 180 degree phase shift. The next is that pi section filter, and in case of the pi section filter network consists of the series arm inductance is the 12 millihenry, means L which is equal to 12 millihenry, and the capacitor value, the capacitor's value is a 0.16 microfarad each, and the calculated the cutoff frequency and what is the value of the normal impedance in the pass band. So from the given value of the inductance and the capacitance, the pi section is drawn. So the series arm consists of the inductor and shunt arm consists of the two capacitor. So this network is the low pass, the L which is equal to 12 millihenry, and C by 2 is the basically C is the 0.16 microfarad. The value of the C is the 0.32 microfarad. So its cutoff frequency, the cutoff frequency is the 1 upon pi root of LC. So FC which is equal to 1 upon pi 20 millihenry means 20 into 10 raised to minus 3 and 0.32 into 10 raised to minus 6. So FC which is equal to 3.98 kilohertz. So after that we have calculating the design impedance, and design impedance equation is R0 which is equal to under root of LC. That's why R0 which is equal to root of L is a 20 millihenry means 20 into 10 raised to minus 3, and C is the 0.32 into 10 raised to minus 6. Therefore R0 which is equal to 250 ohm. So the next example, in this example each of the two series arm T type of the low pass filter, and it consists of the inductance of the 60 millihenry and the shunt element of the 0.2 microfarad capacitor. So to calculate the cutoff frequency, means here is to calculate the cutoff frequency, ask about that to calculate the cutoff frequency and the design impedance R0 at 1 kilohertz. So also to find the ratio of the phase difference between the input and output voltages of the filter. So that here each series element means the value is a 1 by 2. So that 1 by 2 which is equal to 60 millihenry. So that the value of L by 2 is the 60 millihenry. That's why L which is equal to 120 millihenry. And the capacitor value is provided C which is equal to 0.2 microfarad. So we have to be calculated the cutoff frequency, and in cutoff frequency FC which is equal to 1 upon pi root of the LC. So we substitute the value of L which is equal to 120 millihenry and C which is equal to 0.2 microfarad. So that 1 upon pi root of LC which is equal to 1 upon pi, L value is 120 into 10 raised to minus 3 means it is in millihenry, and 0.2 microfarad means 0.2 microfarad which is equal to, then its value is 2.054 kilohertz. Then we calculated the design impedance, and in design impedance is given R0 which is equal to root of LC which is equal to root of the value of the L is 120 into 10 raised to minus 3 and the value of the C is 0.2 into 10 raised to minus 6. That's why the value of the design impedance R0 which is equal to 774.596 ohm. This value is provided. So that the design impedance ZOT at 1 kilohertz, there is a 1 minus that is the ZOT which is equal to R0 which is equal to root of 1 minus F upon FC square. That's why the value here to provided the 700 and basically here into this value should be provided to the here means R0 into this value. So that the R0 value is 774.596 under root of 1 minus F is the 1000 upon 2.054 into 10 raised to 3. That's why the value of the ZOT which is equal to 676.596 ohm. Then we have calculated the ratio of the phase differences. There is a beta which is equal to 2 sine inverse of f upon fc. Then the value of the f is provided. There is a 1 kilohertz, and the cutoff frequency, this cutoff frequency is provided 2.054, and this value is substituted here. There is a 2 inverse of 1000 upon 2.054 into 10 raised to 3. That's why your phase shift is the 58.26. So now frequency 5 kilohertz is greater than the cutoff frequency, so beta is the 180 degree. Then its ratio should be taken. There is a 0.3125. So I hope that all of you understand the whatever the concept we are seeing, the relationship between the beta and alpha, and numerical example based upon the constant K low pass filter. Please like my video, please share my channel, and don't miss to press the bell icon. Any query, any doubts, please write on my comment page, and please like my video. Have a nice day, good day, thank you.